All right, Jesse on Fire, welcome back to the channel. We got to do it, okay? We got to do it. There's new information out. This is actually important information relating to the narrative of this entire Diego and Joshua Fabia thing. And since I'm the one who broke the story, and I've been the foremost authority on this, if there's incorrect information on record now, I need to correct it, okay? Because there is black and white, incorrect information about how much money that this OnlyFans scam made and how much Joshua Fabia took from it, okay? So today, MMA Focus came out with a video and it's titled Diego Sanchez exposes Joshua Fabia for OnlyFans scam. All caps, scam. And in this video, they go over Diego Sanchez's like most recent statement, which was awesome, by the way. You know, like totally awesome. He basically just was like, "Yep, it's cool that people are talking shit, but I don't do that. So I'm just gonna pray for everyone involved, you know." And think about that in contrast to, you know, the other guy. But then they start talking about Josh's involvement in OnlyFans, the fact that Diego didn't know, which Diego validates. Then they start talking about the money. You know, oh, well, if he was making 50% of OnlyFans, okay, if he was making 50%, then look at how much money he stole from Diego. And those figures are completely, laughably, absurdly wrong, okay? So we're going to go through this right now. Let's watch it together. Boom.
In a recent interview, Joshua Fabia gave his reaction to parting ways with Diego Sanchez. Joshua also made many disparaging claims towards Diego, including that Diego took steroids when he was wrestling in high school. Today, Diego Sanchez finally released a statement responding to Joshua Fabia's comments on his Instagram.
Took steroids in high school,
family, friends, and the MMA community. Thank you all for your continued
Listen, I don't want to be the one that has to break this story to you, but in high school, there was a day where Diego threw a water balloon at one of his friends and it hit his teacher in the back of the shirt and he never got caught. So I just feel like that's important information for everyone to have. And another time he got called to the principal's office and he didn't go. So, this is serious shit. Fucking high school. Shut up. Anyway, I'm stepping on Diego's statement, but Diego's statement is awesome. Like I said.
That up until recently, Joshua Fabia had complete control over his OnlyFans and social media accounts. On Twitter, Diego wrote, "This is Diego. I'm back. To my fans, I have to be honest, I have nothing to do with Diego Sanchez OnlyFans. That was all Joshua Fabia and Rebecca Hidalgo, his assistant. So please don't entertain the illusion, and I'm sorry if some loyal fans thought you were talking to me in the DM."
Hold on, let me pause that real quick. Okay, so I am very upset that I didn't get to see what Diego was saying in the OnlyFans DM. Can you imagine Fabia speaking on behalf of Diego in an OnlyFans DM? If any of you guys have ever subscribed to like an OnlyFans thing, the only reason I ever have is because I did Paige Van Zant's so I could do the video. And the DMs are hilarious, dude. Like because the DMs are basically just like, you know, it's just bait and switch. Like that's what they do. I'm not even going to get into it because it's just going to make me look like an idiot talking about Paige Van Zant's. But I can't even imagine how fucked up the DM probably was, because the DM is way more like, you know, sexualized generally than the, than the public stuff. So the DMs were probably like, you ordered the picture with the stick. Now you want to see the balls? Mm-hmm. I would imagine shit like that. Also, who is this Rebecca person? Like, Joshua Fabia has an assistant that's a female? I want to meet her. I bet you she's 3'2", dude. All right, let's watch the rest of this nonsense.
Parting ways with Diego Sanchez, Joshua Fabia revealed that he gets 50% of Diego's revenue from OnlyFans. He also said Diego has almost 90,000 subscribers.
I really don't know why any of you think you know what you're talking about.
This guy's such a piece of shit.
I simply took the same content that was on YouTube, that YouTube was not allowing to be seen, put it on OnlyFans, and we got almost 90,000 subscribers. And when I say we, it's because it is 50-50. As I am training Diego, I'm in there. So it just is what it is, man. I'm part of the background. Sad face.
All right, pause it right there. I'm part of the background. Sad face. Let me tell you what gives me a sad face. That I did such mean videos about Joshua Fabia. After watching that, I really am like, God, man, maybe I was too hard on this guy. Like he's just an entrepreneur trying to make it in this world. You know, when you look at that, where he'll stand next to a guy who is his fighter and just bold-faced lie right in front of him, you know, like just directly lie about him or about what he's doing with his images to the public, knowing it's going to make him look like a complete idiot at the end. I mean, like, how could you not respect a guy like that, you know? Because you're either left with two choices. Either he was just an underhanded weasel that was lying all the time, or he's so fucking stupid that he actually thought that no one in the public was going to ever find out, that Diego would never find out what he was doing with the OnlyFans, or at the very least that when Diego found out, he would be able to talk him down. Like I said in the other video, Diego, why are you looking at the OnlyFans, man? I thought we discussed you focusing on training, not on OnlyFans, okay? We're making progress here, but you are really making it hard to be your coach, Diego. Well, I saw something that said you stuck a stick up my ass. You know what? Sometimes I just don't even know if this is worth it for me, you know? I don't know if this is worth it for me anymore, Diego. You know what? Where'd you hear that? Where'd you hear that? Your mom. Your mom. Okay. So why didn't you just tell me that a bot on Twitter told you, Diego? Okay, like I thought we were talking about credible sources, right? Your mom. We've talked about her, man. Jesus.
Fabia gets 50% of Diego's OnlyFans revenue and the account has 90,000 subscribers. It's important to look at a few numbers to get a better picture of how much money Joshua Fabia has actually earned from Diego Sanchez.
This is where it's all wrong.
Diego's OnlyFans costed $3.99 per month. With 90,000 subscribers, this would mean the account generated an average of $359,000 per month. The account was started in September of 2020 and has been open for 8 months in total. For the sake of argument, discount the first 4 months to build the account and gain subscribers. Also reduce the $10.99 subscription to an average of $3.99 per month. This would mean the account has generated an average total of $1.4 million, half of which has gone to Joshua Fabia. As Diego said on Twitter, the account was completely
Right. Okay, pause. So as much as I would love to be able to say that that Joshua Fabia, you know, snaked Diego for $700,000, those numbers are patently absurd and totally wrong, okay? Because the thing that they didn't understand, and look, maybe I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, okay? Like MMA Focus is a good channel. Maybe the OnlyFans has been adjusted since I blew the lid off that thing like a boss, but maybe it's changed since I blew the lid off of it and they adjusted everything, and maybe now you do pay to subscribe. But before, you did not. The subscription was free. Number one, I don't believe he had 90,000 subscribers. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Maybe we could look and see, actually. But bottom line is the subscriber base, or subscribing, the base subscription is free. It's free. Okay? So there's like the entire basis of those numbers is that each subscriber had to pay to subscribe. Okay? The only reason why I can't understand how they would make that mistake is what they pulled up. They know that's a picture that you would have to pay for. Okay, no one mandates you to buy the picture. Now I realize they're super enticing. Like, how could you look at that title? I mean, we went over this. Do you want to see something that's sexy and enticing, but not sex? I mean, I'm sure that was really hard for people not to spend $4 on. But given that all of it looks like it was written by a 6-year-old retard, I'm guessing they didn't actually sell very many photographs, which means that they didn't make any money on OnlyFans. Okay, like the reason why OnlyFans works, okay, the reason why girls make so much money on OnlyFans, which is the reason why Josh thought he would be able to make money on OnlyFans, is because never underestimate the idiocy tied to young dudes' dicks, right? Okay, like Paige Van Zandt is printing money. Okay, printing money because she's on Instagram in bikinis and she looks fucking hot with her fake rack and she looks like a dime piece, and she's got a cool husband who's taking pictures of her and they're having a blast, and there's an army of little dick cocksuckers that will pay $10 just to see a photograph of her, just like, maybe this time I'll get to see a nipple. Maybe this time I'll get to see a nipple. And it's like, dude, that is the definition of a simp, dude. You just fucking, they just eviscerate these simps, man. Yeah, next time. Hey, do you want, okay, so here's actually true story. So like I said, I did subscribe to hers for one day to do the OnlyFans video about hers. But then, so I started getting those DMs like I was talking about. The one DM that she got me with, okay, I'm going to fucking admit this, all right? I'm going to admit this. I bought one other picture, okay? I bought another picture. And here's what it was. She sent a DM that said, now that you're a member, do you want to see this exclusive photo? If you want to see under my bikini? And I was like, what? No way. No way. And I simped it like a bitch and I paid for it. And you want to know what under her bikini was? A camera on the ground and her getting up and then walking over it from a chair. Okay? It's simp 101. Like, hey, you might get to see my vagina. It's possible you might get to see my boob this time. There's never a vagina and there's never a boob. Never. Okay? But the reason that shit works is because dudes are desperate to see Paige Van Zandt naked and other smoke show Instagram girls naked. That's why they'll pay over and over and over. Okay? Only a complete imbecile would have thought that there's an army of young dudes that are all, oh my God, can you imagine? I might be able to see Diego's butt underneath those pants. Like, where is that market, bro? That's why they sold nothing. They sold nothing. They made no fucking money on this. None. Okay. If they made a total of more than $5,000 on this OnlyFans, I would be blown away. And I would be more likely to believe that they made like 800. Okay. No one was buying those pictures. No one. Okay. No one. Now, if you wanted to do a fighter OnlyFans, guys, okay, let me crack the code for you here, okay? Because I am actually a functioning business person, okay? If you wanted to do an OnlyFans from a fighter that would work, what you do is you have bananas sparring sessions where you go full throttle, okay? Full throttle sparring session, and you leak a little bit of it out, and then you say you can watch the whole thing on OnlyFans. Now, someone will buy it and then they'll probably upload it to the interweb, but at least you'll be able to sell some of them before they leak to YouTube, okay? So you're selling fights, because that's why people know who your fighter is because they're fans of fighters, okay? Fighting, not, oh, he's a fighter, I guess that means I want to see his butthole, okay? Like, come on, dude. Come on. Okay? So that's that. So that whole thing that MMA Focus did is completely wrong. So anybody's, walking around saying that Josh Fabia got Diego for $750,000. Well, you know what else that would mean? It would be that he made Diego $700,000. So if that was true, he actually did him a favor. I would have no problem with that. That's the other thing. You paint that like it's a scam. Dude, Diego had no plan to make $700,000. So if Josh took 50% and Diego made $700,000, you think he wouldn't have taken that deal? Except that Diego didn't know about the OnlyFans, and there's absolutely no way that they made any money. They might have made $700 total. And I would actually be shocked if they even made that. But anyway, if you like the content, subscribe and ring the bell. Peace.